Hello everybody, how are we doing today? I am Time Dog here again with another episode of Satisfactory. How are we doing? And today's going to be a quick little mini episode, probably only like an hour or two. So I'm going to have to head out for vacation in a bit. Or not vacation, for the holiday. But I'm going to just do a couple little things around base that I wanted to do before going to bed last night. Alright, let me... Oh, I know I need to make... Did I make the assembler for the stators? I think I did. But where did I put it? It's right there. Oh no, sorry, that's the smart plating. That's not what we want. Yo, what's going on, Panda? How you doing today? Thanks for coming. Yeah, today's gonna be just a little mini stream. Probably only gonna go for like an hour, like 2 hours or so. I just want to do a little bit of stuff back at base. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna have to drive a whole bunch later. I just kind of don't wanna. Ooh, Theo stayed for the night? That's good. It seems like he'll do that. It seems like when he'll be out for like a day or two, and then he'll be back for like a day or two. He seems pretty consistent. Like if he was out for a couple days, he'll be back. It sounds like he'll be back for at least 2. Oh, you got a new book? That's cool. What's the book? What's it about? I definitely thought I was making stators at one point. It's expensive to ship. Oh, that stinks. So it must be one that you really wanted to read then. Oh, a journal book. Oh, okay, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, it's generally worth getting a nice one of those. Because if you're actually gonna write in it, you know, you generally want it to be a pretty nice thing, you know. Okay, this is something I'm just gonna build like in the middle of over here. You. Let's just connect this to like. We actually really don't have any power, like anywhere. That's good enough. We need to make like a real power grid. Yo, the noob is back. Welcome back, noob. Yeah, you're gonna journal next year. I mean, you can. I would get it started as soon as you get it. No reason to wait. Because that's the thing. It doesn't even need to necessarily be like always the. Like a journal entry can be something as simple as like, oh, it was a pretty low key day. Nothing happened too much. It's the consistency of it, and that'll get you in the rhythm of actually like. Just writing down more of your thoughts. I've never personally journaled, but I've always heard really good things about it, and I can see why it would be helpful, because it seems like it's a good way to organize your thoughts. Like taking notes in college, I was always a really bad student. in school, like through K-12. My issue was that I was smart, so I'd learn the things, so I wouldn't do the work, and so I'd always end up with like a B or a C, because I could always like pretty much get it, understand the broad concepts, but I just couldn't be bothered to actually like put in the work and actually like learn what's going on, depending on the subject, especially with like writing papers and like English class specifically. I just didn't really care. It's not that I couldn't do it; I just didn't care. I wasn't interested. But then when I got to college, it's a different kind of learning, and there's a lot more note taking. Or maybe it's just the way I started learning changed to more note taking. Because I got a lot more vigorous with the way I would structure my notes. I think maybe using a computer helped, right? Although I did get better at note taking on actual pieces of paper, I think the computer really helps. I think a journal similarly can help you structure your thoughts. You're gonna add drawings to yours? That's even better. Yeah, I mean, I'm not artistic at all. I mean, I guess you could consider this some sort of artistic expression. It's really the best I got, but I am thoroughly jealous of people who can like draw stuff. That would be so cool. Alright, we need these guys. Okay, so yeah, it's for the battery packs. So let's try and make this look cute. We're not going to need too many of these, so we can afford to use some steel, especially now that we have steel. Decent supply. I don't know exactly how tall the batteries are. Five stators. You're not the best, but you try. Hey, I mean, the only way to get better is to do it, right? No, I think that's a really good hobby. And to be honest, like, I always, when I was younger, I always saw art as like a very unapproachable medium. It seemed like the kind of thing that like normal people couldn't really do. But now more than ever, it's really like it seems very accessible. You know, anyone can draw. Well, the thing is, anyone can draw, and anyone can get their drawings seen, thanks to social media and stuff. Yeah, even a stick drawing is art. That's true. Yeah, I mean, hey, you look at some of the oldest art of all time we have. You know, the cave paintings and stuff. Effectively just like stick figures and stuff. So this is gonna need at least that third layer. It's gonna be a giant battery box. That being said, though, the ability, it's not just the ability to come up with an artistic vision, like for a piece, because that can actually be, depending on the day and the person and the inspiration, can be either easy or impossible. But the ability to take what is a vision in your mind and translate it into something in the real world is incredible. Like, it's one thing to be able to like picture a tree in your mind. You know, you can picture like a beautiful landscape, trees, valleys, fruit, sheep, you know, all the beautiful picturesque stuff. But to be able to actually like, you know, go to a canvas or a board or a piece of stone or whatever and actually make that is insane. Well, I think references are essential. You know, remember drawing stick figures back then? You saw how who your friends were and eventually draw someone realistic. That's awesome. Yeah, and you know, everyone, sometimes it's also a matter of like art style too. I think part of it is you gotta find your own art style. Not everyone's is gonna be the same. So like, if you're always trying to draw realistic, but maybe, you know, and it's not working out, maybe it's just because you haven't found out that you're really good at drawing like cartoony stuff. Yeah, I'm actually, for as much of a caveman as I am, I'm a big fan of art. I think it's important. Alright, which one of these is wrong? All of them. Why is it like this? Oh, there we go. I didn't realize. Yeah, good enough. You also, let me see, you use these references. You can't really create your own art piece yet, but you're good at drawing people. Well, that's awesome. I also think you learn shading on your own. The only thing is that your hands get graphite all over and you get tired. I think that's part of the struggle though of shading, is your hands are just gonna get graphite all over. It's just how it is. I guess you could wear latex gloves, but that's kind of mess up the way that your hand moves across the page. So I think you gotta learn to love the graphite a little bit. But yeah, your hands definitely get tired. I think that's also one of those things that, you know, in addition to building skill, you also build like the strength required and the weird specific muscles. Oh man, this is gonna be a lot of these if I do it like this. Why not though, right? You do digital art more, so you don't have the pencil problems, but your hands do get tired. Hello, welcome back, John Luke. How are you doing? Yeah, today's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream. Just want to give you a heads up. Probably gonna do for like another for a couple hours. But I want to get a couple things done in this game. Welcome back. Welcome back. Not so good. Oh no. Yeah, you doing alright? What's going on? Or are you talking about the stream? The half stream? Hope you're doing alright. Let's move this. Hey, you doing alright? I think it may have been a miscommunication. I think that they're okay. I think we were just talking about the... Ooh, maybe put the ladder up here. That would be pretty good. Oh, this is Grandpa. Oh, never mind. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Five. With cancer? Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. What did he do for work when he was younger? Tell me about him. Cancer is terrible. I agree. Fuck cancer. That's something I'm sorry, pardon my French. It's something I'm very paranoid about too. It doesn't necessarily run in my family or anything, but ugh, it's just terrible. Very scary. Oh man, these are messed up too. Well, good thing I caught it. Like it's just very scary. Like that's why you got to be careful with chemicals and stuff too. Not that saying it's because of anything, but you never know. Like because literally anything could add to it. He was a truck driver. Yeah, who fucking knows? That's terrible. The Technoblade thing? I don't know the Technoblade thing. Was he a YouTuber? It actually does sound vaguely familiar. There've been a couple pretty sad stories about YouTubers, and honestly, that kind of stuff is, unfortunately, we're just gonna see more of it, just by virtue of how time works. Like with more people showing more of their lives online. That's just kind of like, you know, a Minecraft YouTuber. Dude, life is scary. Life is hard, you know. Anyone says it's easy, they are lying to you. And it's like, I think a lot of people, the issue is that it's always going to be sort of as it is. Like every day is always just like another day, kind of. It's what you do with it and what, you know, the people that you spend it with that really change, make the difference, you know? It's tough though, because you can't do that every day. He was 65. Oh, dude. Oh, that's way too young. I'm sorry. Yeah, he must have been fighting that for a while too. Really. Who is who? Oh, okay. Oh, because I have the one block up top. Okay. Yeah, we can live with that. Where is he? Wait, who, me? Yeah, I'm in the US. Yeah, I'm in New York. Oh, no, you're good. You're chilling. Hey, you don't have to apologize. You're fine. I appreciate you guys, you know, hanging in and watching, you know. It's not like you guys have to or anything. Yo, with my old headset, I don't get it so much with this new one I have, but with my old headset, I would always, if I had to like sneeze or something, I'd flip my microphone up, because that would mute it. Look at that. Oh, that's a screenshot. Yeah, I would flip my microphone up, and I would forget that it's up there, and I would just be talking for like an hour with my friends. thumbnail. This looks almost like an edited thumbnail. There's too much going on. I love it. Yo, I appreciate you, Panda. That's awesome. Unfortunately, you didn't visit him that often. You know, it happens. I lost my father a couple years ago, and yeah, it sucks because I never really like we were always estranged, so we never really like rekindled. But we were kind of getting there too. It was just kind of weird to like grow up without a father figure and then just like, you know, rebuild something, a connection like that, because it's not really it's just weird, you know. So yeah, that was, yeah, we lost him a couple years ago, and that I don't know, left me feeling a little bit weird, but I figured stuff out on my own. But it's tough, you know. Death is always I don't know. One thing that sucks about death is that it's not always like a like in the movies. In the movies, when a character dies, it's like, oh, at least they delivered the MacGuffin to the main character of the sequel. In real life, it's not always like that, you know. I've lost a few friends and few family members, and yeah, you know, it's not good. But I mean, what sucks is you can't do anything about it either when it happens. All you can do is kind of be there. You know, take everyone. Don't take people for granted. You know, that's I guess the real lesson. Because not everyone's gonna be there forever. So yeah, it definitely. One thing that sucks about it not having a meaning, you know, most of the time. I'm sure there are people who die with like you know, a meaning that that the obvious can obviously be gleaned from, you know, like a heroic death or something. That's obviously far from common. But I think one thing that you can get from it is definitely the carpe diem attitude, um, and also that, I don't know. I guess just the reality of it, right? Yeah, it's very morbid. It's really scary, but you'd rather wonder if someone you knew. I mean, statistically, it's eventually going to happen to all of us. Either you're going to know people who die, or you're going to be the first one of the the people you know who dies. And actually, you bringing up pets is a really good point. That's one thing that I try to I guess rationalize in my head to keep me from being too depressed about the pets I've lost. Is that that's part of the point of pets, is that they teach you a lot of life lessons. You know, they teach you, like, you know, responsibility, how to take care of something every day, how to feed it. They teach you how to like love a thing that can't talk. You know, it's like a practice for having a baby or something like that. You know, like empathy. They teach you to read body language, um, and they also teach you, you know, that life's good a lot of the time. They're always generally pretty happy. You know. But then they also teach you that, you know, all good things come to an end eventually, and you can't really fight time. But that's okay. At least that's my cope. Otherwise, it's really scary. Running a YouTube channel is kind of like having a pet. Sort of, yeah. I mean, anything that involves responsibility, right? I mean, running a YouTube channel is much less responsibility than a pet, because like a pet is literally an actual living creature who needs you to you know, feed itself. But and it's every day too, you know. It's not like you can like save the game and then come back to it like a few months later when you're busy. Like pets are every day forever. But it's good. That's kind of important because that's actually how things in real life are supposed to be a lot of the time. Like sometimes you make decisions and that is kind of it for a while. But we're free people, so you're not necessarily, it's not literally forever always, but you know. Ooh, this is looking kind of good. I'm wondering if maybe I should yeah, I think I'm gonna do that before I get too deep in this. It's easier to do it this way. That looks pretty good, actually. You do gotta keep, no, you're not wrong about that though. You do need to keep up a constant upload schedule. Like, if you want it's actually, I'd say it's more like a plant than it is an animal. Because you gotta water it properly. You probably shouldn't overwater it. Gotta feed it the right nutrients, give it the right environment. It needs to be the right season. Plants are tricky. I've actually never been very good with plants. I love plants. Like botany is really cool. I plant a lot of outdoor plants. And those generally do okay, but anything I've ever tried to grow indoors has not made it. Generally, I think it is actually because of overwatering, because the soils tend to retain a bit too much moisture. That's something I gotta calculate for. Your mom has plants and one of them are flowers. Saying every plant you've tried to grow has died. One thing your grandfather's death has taught you is that you should spend more time with the people that you love. I think that's a very good lesson, Jean-Luc. I think that's about one of the better lessons you could learn from something like that. You get 30 to 40 flowers per day. That's really cool. Well, do you know that every plant technically is a flower? Or you could say, like, all plants make flowers. Flowers are just the reproductive organ of a plant. So like onions have flowers, potatoes have flowers, apples, every fruit, every tree, clovers have flowers, grass, all of it. Well, except for ferns, which don't have flowers because they evolved before those. So they use like these spore-like things. Oh, and actually no, yeah. Orchids do have flowers, but they don't use pollen. They use these cool little pollen sacs called like pollinia that stick to the back of bees. Super cool. Like we harvest the flowers and dry them and put them in a jar. Ooh. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah. Noob, didn't you say you wanted to start the perfume company? Or is that someone else here? Was that you, Panda? That was you, okay, yeah. I still think that's really awesome. I think it's such a good idea on it, actually. Why not? At least try it, you know? Especially since, you know, you're young. Like, why not? You need to keep the ants from eating your flowers. Yeah. I was just reading online earlier. Apparently ants can recognize themselves in the mirror. Although it was only one study, so who knows if it's actually for real. But you make tea with the ones that you get. Yeah, you probably don't want to use an actual pesticide to keep the ants off, so it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be so much flipping power. My man. It's pretty cool. So, 0. I wonder if these are outside the bounds. I bet they are. I bet if I save this and load something else, these are still gonna be here. Hold on. Where they at? Where they at? It's the building that looks like a battery. You can also just search. You. Oh, okay, good. We were fine. Today you wrote the test in English. Oh, you took the test? Nice. Hopefully you did well. But before Christmas, you have plans for streaming a game on Roblox. It's kind of like Genshin Impact, and it's an exploration game. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Noob, I think that there's definitely a market for Roblox content. I think that you'll be alright if you keep up with that. I think that's a smart move. This is a little stinky. How do I... I wish I could kind of move it like half a tick. Oh, I guess that'll be fine. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. Do I have like a half grid? Not yet, no. That's not gonna help me. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, this is just gonna be a big power storage area. Oh, actually, can I stick this? I need wire. Okay. Yeah, I want to be able to pick that up and pop it somewhere else whenever I need it. Now that's a lot of power. Yeah, you're right. That's a ton of power. Well, it's all storage, but it's gonna be a good buffer because we are producing more than we're using, but we could be using a lot more. I'm not sure exactly what it is that's held up. It's probably the steel, because it's not running full capacity or something. A little shocking. A little shocking, some may say. A little bit. Okay, so I can stick that to the bottom there. Your puns, yo. Yo, you're good, you're chilling. Yo. Why did I use this material? I don't know. I just did. Just to make it more expensive for no reason. Yo, you're finally home. What up? Welcome home. That doesn't seem right. 1E. I need the ceiling power thing. Yeah, I goofed. Rip. Must be too much. Maybe I'll just stay on this one for a minute. 1 meter foundation. This is gonna be a lot cheaper. You're playing basketball with a friend. Yo, that's sick. Good stuff. Yeah, I haven't played basketball in a long time. I'm not gonna be able to fit quite as many up here if I do it this way. I'm sure there's a way I can do it where I only miss one. UNV is noob secret language. It is noob secret language. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Lol. All right. Yeah, See, that's what I wanted. I'll figure this out in a minute. definitely gonna need those Mark IIs, it seems. How am I gonna do this? It's a new word. It's a new B word. I don't even know what that means, but I like it. Wait, I guess let me take a review. I feel like I did the math wrong somewhere, and I'm just gonna have like quite simply not enough. So you two go in there. You two go in there. You two go in there, which means that you both should go there. You both should go there. And I guess these two need to go to the center as well as these two, right? Yeah, so these four right here are sitting here friendless. So we give them friends here. 1, 2. That one's full. This might work, but I have a feeling that I now have no ability to create a power, an outlet. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, we have something. Why can I put 2 connectors to these guys? That's so strange. This one doesn't need to exist. Okay. My brain is understanding things now. It's all connecting to the matrix. Alright, yeah, cool. I think they're all connected. That was a bit of a nightmare. I can't lie. I slightly hated that. Do I have one of those double power outlets? Yeah, I do. Maybe that's what that should be. Or we'll put it in the center. Right there. So now you should also be These double outlets always confuse me. I never fully understand how they work. In theory, they should be the same one. Like anything connected to that guy is connected to this guy. In practice, though, I'm not sure. Guess the only way to find out is to do this. Yeah, I don't think it worked. Storage charge. Yeah, you guys are literally just not connected. Even though that is... should all be connected. Like if I were to build one of these guys right here, it's pretty obvious that it's working. It might just be because it's in the blueprint thing. But if I did there, cannot connect buildables in designer to world builder. Okay, that's what it is. That's the issue. Okay, we're gonna hope that that's what the thing is. I want to test them, but we'll just say they're okay. Oh yeah, we're making it we're making it a double stack. You already know. So we'll need modular frames, and let's check on this. These, you take those. Looks like Minecraft Redstone. Yeah, dude. It's a bit like Minecraft Redstone. Although I think Minecraft Redstone is a lot more complicated. Oh, hold on, I gotta take a photo of my dog. She's so cute. Alright. She just curled up in the corner, just in like a perfect little circle. Alright. Oh, they're doing good. Slider was being a bit of a jerk last night when I let them out, and he found some garbage, and he was like trying to eat it. And I was calling for him to come in, and he was just kind of like staying with it. So I got a little mad at him. I didn't just kind of like when he got back in, I was like, hey. And then he just started moping, and then he's doing okay now. Overnight, he was being a good boy. He was just laid down on the bed. Although he did plop down right in the center of bed at first. I'm like, dude, move. He felt bad. Yeah, I know. He's a good boy. He doesn't mean to misbehave. I don't know what it was that he was like getting into though, and I don't want him eating random garbage. So. And then Sasha pooped on the. I think she probably did it last night because it was too cold already by the time I found it this morning, right by the back door. So it's been a lot. What's this thing? Yeah, our modular frames. Let's go. It's looking kind of cool. One thing I could consider doing is this could be silly. Watch. We do this. you need to create a custom swatch. Okay. How do we get the world's most orange? Shame. Well, that's not happening. You and your classmate talked for a wait, Socks will just sleep on your blanket, so you'll have to move her or risk being bitten. By the way, you and a classmate talked for your project earlier. At some point you said, why are my group mates always girls? Followed by, I'm not complaining, but I said, I sound like a simp. They think you're a simp. Lol. Your blanket, just leave her. Need help? Yeah. Yo, it's all good. We're all awkward. It's fine. Not that I'm complaining. They're like, oh, what? Why aren't you complaining, huh? We'll make you complain. Dude, yeah, Panda gets it. Why are all my classmates not doing work? I hated getting group projects. That was the worst. Cause the thing is, they were always just like worse than like beyond just like needing to collaborate with people and all the whatnot that entails. Once the projects were done and everyone's got in the class has to sit around and watch all the other groups present their thing, and like it's so obvious that only half the group worked on it and the other half just doesn't even know how to do the presentation. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, Panda definitely carried the group work. I did too. What did I do wrong? Like, hey, I'm not gonna let my grade go down just because you guys don't want to do work. It's better if you just consider the whole assignment to just be a regular, like, one-person assignment. Well, the thing that sucks the most about group work is that, like, people are procrastinators. Oh, Satisfactory got a small patch? Oh, that's cool. Well, I'll probably have to play that next week. But yeah, people are procrastinators, but I like to get my stuff done early. So I'll be like, hey, yo, let's do a thing this week, so that way we can like get stuff done. And then like they're like, yeah, let's do it. And then the day comes, and they're like, oh no, I can't, whatever. And everyone flakes out, and it just doesn't happen. You try again and again, and they're like, oh no, I got this, I got that. And then the week before it's due, everyone's freaking out, and I'm like, yo, well, I got it half done, so you guys can finish it. Ugh. Obviously, that's just a blow if I end up finishing it. What's in the patch? You don't like talking to people or teachers, so they usually get away with not doing anything and still get a grade. Yeah. I mean, I actually kind of like talking to people. I'm sort of a weirdo with that. I'm an introvert for sure, but I also have like I've I've been a waiter. I've I don't know. I've worked in a cafe. I've done all sort of like, you know, out in the worldsy stuff. And I forgot how I did this. But yeah, anyway, it's like I'm able to turn that mode on. You know, it's not on all the time, but it's definitely not on by default. But I do have the power to like activate it if I need to, which is good, I guess. I mean, it definitely does come in handy. Plus, also at like weddings and stuff, I do like to schmooze. Because there is a lot of fun in meeting new people. Because most people are generally pretty good. Whether or not you're gonna have something in common with them is a whole other story, but probably find something in common with anyone, really. Good enough for me. No. Breakable glass that can damage the batteries? Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah, that way I can have get a see I sell these out, I lease them out. Or sorry, I franchise the battery packs out. But they have to have a contract with the maintenance worker guy who's under the company name. So every time one of these glass panels breaks from, you know, a piece of cosmic dust fallen, you know, little meteorite, uh, Mr. Company Guy gets an extra couple bucks. Now that you don't have classmates, you have a teacher that's your mom. You never have to worry about group mates not doing work. Lol. You still have group activities though. That's off. What is new? That's a good question. What is new? The word what is new? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't patched up yet. Honestly, if I reboot this game, or if I shut this game down, I'm gonna be. That's gonna be it for the day. I bet it's not very substantial. I mean, the big changes are in the experimental branch, the update 7 stuff. It is probably gonna be some nice little things though. I'll check it out. Um, Here, let's see. I can probably see it on the Steam page. Yesterday's patch notes. Let's see. Yeah, they look very simple, just like language stuff. Yeah, nothing too substantial, just little tiny patches. Alright. I wish I could use my little laser test here to tell whether or not they're connected. I cannot though, because they're batteries, and so they actually will work as regular power poles, I guess. Which makes sense, but it's a little confusing. You guys are going there, and you guys are going there. Alright, I think this is fine. You. Our storage matrix. Save. It's not that expensive of a blueprint. Oh, you like the keyboard sounds? Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks vaguely like a battery. You know, it works. Oh yeah. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I see it's got the patch. Yeah, I went to the Steam page here, and it's not saying anything about the patch on the on my Steam page. Yeah, I see a patch from yesterday, but yeah, I don't think it's anything substantial. It looks like it's just language a language patch. Yeah, there's these. I had a mechanical keyboard that made much worse clicks. These ones are a lot better. I've also had one that was really annoying because it would like it would like press the button at the halfway mark, I think. I don't know, it was really annoying. One thing I can do here is turn off my death crates. I don't need to see those ever again. Alright, so battery bank, done. Next objective would be a upgrade the power plant. So how many refineries can we build? Also, what time is it? 11:07. We got a little bit more time. Alright. Coal generators. And water extractors. Okay. Probably gonna need a few more of these. Do I have rods? I have rods. Concrete. Probably need a couple more plates. You got a laptop? Hey, you know, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with a laptop. I've used those for many years. At this point, all my laptops have kind of died, but it's alright. Oh, yeah. Power plant is so far away though. A pretty beefy laptop. Nice. Yeah, my first laptop was actually, or no, never mind. I've had way more computers than that. Well, one laptop I had, the one I got before I went to college, was actually an Alienware, which was pretty good at the time. The thing that I didn't like about it was that it had, so it was the 11-inch screen. I got the M11X, and they actually discontinued it the year after because the 11-inch screen was so freaking small. It was like just tiny. Uh, but it was still fine and workable, but for its size, it was a very heavy laptop, which still, whatever, but it got super hot because there was just so much beefy components all in on the, you know, in one such a tiny area, there wasn't really much airflow. So it just got way hotter. I think the 13X didn't have as much of an issue. But honestly, it could run games decently well though. Like, especially for what it was. It kicked some butt. My doggy, good boy. He's such a big leaner. He just walks up and just leans. Yours meant for gaming, so the WASD keys are reinforced. That's pretty cool. What you hate about your keyboard is the dumb dot and the W key. Yeah, that's just so you can identify it at a glance. I kind of like those. Although this one doesn't have it. Because a lot of times I will, like, you know, I'll get up, I'll do something or whatever, come back, and I'll put my hands on the wrong keys, and I'm like, what is happening? And then I figure it out. Yeah, like this is me with my fingers one key over. What the? It's like I'm trying to walk. I'm like, what? Your old laptop doesn't have the dot. My first laptop was a IBM, and it had that little nub. And that one had an even smaller screen than the Alienware. But yeah, I had that little pencil eraser thing. I actually really liked that at the time. I thought that was way better than the trackpad. I know it's a different kind of dot than what you're talking about, but still. Oh, my issue was I needed the chainsaw here. You're absolutely correct. MS Paint never gets old. In fact, it actually gets better. They added layers in the new version of it. It's pretty huge. Yo, you guys watch Chainsaw Man? It's pretty good. It's a pretty big episode. I read the manga, so I'm all caught up. But pretty big episode this week. In a funny way. Oh, yo, Panda. Yeah, let's go. Dude, yeah, Panda's got good tastes. How am I surprised? One of the games he played has a chainsaw as a weapon and is considered a light weapon. That's hilarious. Yeah, that makes no sense at all. When you said chainsaw as a weapon, I was like, oh, maybe Doom? Nope. In Doom, I'm pretty sure the chainsaw is literally just the weapon you use to get ammo. Which is amazing. How many are these guys gonna need again? A lot. Well, I guess this is 120, so each 4 is 60, so I can have a whole extra one of these. Do I have room behind them? Probably. Yeah, I can make that work. It's literally heavier than the heaviest heavy sword. Yeah. Yeah, that's just pure silliness. One thing that's going to be a bit of a pain in our butts. Wait, actually, do I have the floor hole? Yes. Okay, that's kind of rad. You're still making solid biofuel? Yeah, it's always good to have it. I mean, you're not going to need it too much for a while, but for any biofuel that you get, or any like biomass that you have, you might as well turn them into solid biofuel. It's also not a terrible thing to throw into the awesome sink, but That's not the best use for it, I would say. Okay, now we need a pump. Das pump. That actually works. Beautiful. Let's go! Oh, hey girl, what's up? I took their collars off last night when they were asleep, so now they're just like free animals right now. Oh, I'll get the good neck scratch. They have no idea what kind of a journey they're in for later today. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I mean, these really should just be like the same building, but I guess it's not gonna bisect it. Glass frame foundation just for ease. Fluid buffer. I'm hoping that that still works. It seems like it might not be enough though. You got no water in you. What's wrong? What's going on here? That seems like it might have fixed it. Yep, now that's working. But the issue is I think that the water can only fuel 4 of these. Oh, shape. Bruh, what? Right. Beautiful. Eek. Eek. That's beautiful. What a wonderful thing. Hakuna Matata. Maybe we do one of these. It's a pretty easy way to do it. That looks disgusting. You can hide them. Oh, the item in the hand with H? Oh, dude, I didn't realize that. Oh, I didn't know we had a hotkey for that. Oh, that's so good. Thank you. I've been like a noob this whole time. I feel like I knew all the other hotkeys. And that's a noob with O's, not an EW. That's maybe a little too high. Okay. So yeah, this is actually an obscene amount of coal that I'm sending up here, just willy-nilly like that. this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that ladder. That should be fine. How many do these guys use again? 15 per minute. Yeah, it's nothing. Whoa. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Those guys are getting water and power. I think the other row of these I might set around the back. But this should be enough coal to feed all of these guys. Yo, you gotta go? Alright, bye Panda. Yo, you two have a pandaful day. I'm actually gonna be off the rest of this week. I may do a Saturday morning stream though. Depending. Either Saturday or Sunday morning I might do, because I'm gonna be off for the next few days. Yeah, we got a holiday. It's like one of those big national holiday with family and food and all that. Thanksgiving. So yeah, I'll catch you in a little bit. But have a very painful day. Thanks for coming. Good luck with your journal. Apparently, Cult of the Lamb is in the running for, if it's Saturday, you won't be able to come. You don't do anything on Saturday mornings. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as I said, that was kind of just like a maybe thing, so I may still be, like, traveling on Saturday, but we shall see. We shall see. But at the very least, I'll catch you Monday. Connected. Yep, no worries. Yeah, I'll catch you. Yeah, I'm going. Bye bye. Have a painful day. Hey, doggo. Hi. What's up, doggo? Oh, you think you know what you think I'm saying bye bye for reals? In a little bit. We're almost there. I want to get this power plant hooked up to the grid. Okay, that should be enough. Let's see. Yep, that'll do it. They're up. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, doggy. Hi. How you go, girl? You want the pets? Is that what's up? You want the pets? Boogie's out of your eye. There we go. Yeah, she always gets these little crusties in her eye. So every day I gotta pull them out for her. Puppy. How much water do they each use? It's like 45 water if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. let's these guys up to this. These guys set up. They're not going to be going yet because we don't have water for them, but I guess we just do that. Get the boys some water. It's not like a ton of room. I could try and knock these down, but you can change the color of the hologram when you build? Really? That's new to me. Pretty cool. I don't see the option for that, but I believe you. Yes, we got the ceiling thing. Dude, that's sick. Who's clear to my overlapping? Get out of here. I love the aesthetic of pipes on the ceiling, dude. You change the color of the hologram, you build it. You go to settings, UI, and then the blue one. You have it white. I kind of like the blue as it is. It's so natural to me at this point. I've been playing this game too long to change that. I appreciate that though. That's good to know. That's really cool that they have that in the settings. It better be a straight line. It looks like it's going downwards to a slight degree. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Six. Probably could have left that, but pump. Let's go Come on, man. Oh, I get it. It's saying the pump was too close to the other guy. What do I have it up here? Do one of those double walls again. It's weird. I almost never use those, but I'm just using a ton of them right now. Cool, cool. Filling up. So weird that it doesn't have the thing. It's working though. Oh, you can't see the arrows better. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You done? Nice. What tech are you on? Oh, that's not good. Sir, an entire coal generator has just vanished without a trace. You now have 2,588 solid biofuel. So one thing that's good about the solid biofuel is that about like keeping it even after you're like hooked up with coal, is the solid biofuel is basically this difference right here between my production, sorry, my production and then my capacity. So it's not going to burn any solid biofuel until the point where we pass this dark line. In that case, it's going to start burning my fuel up until we get to this point, and then we're at true cap. That's enough for your chainsaw, lol. Barely enough. Just barely enough. I have 2,588 solid biofuel. That's enough to run this chainsaw for 20 seconds. Heavy whippings guy. of sucks. Upstairs. Living without the jetpack is so painful. It's pretty ugly, but it does work. So I guess I'll do it. There's gonna be like a low spot here, but it's fine. It's actually not fine. Never mind. I guess that is whatever. So it doesn't seem like you're getting any water. I assume the head lift ends probably right about here. Yeah. Powered up that way. Okay, pumping water. Hopefully up to there. This piece doesn't need to be here. Okay. We'll create a better way up at some point too. I'm just lazy. Looks like these guys are cooking. I think we're just barely getting enough water. It's gonna be a minute. That's a tricky one because you can't really jump on that. is where we live now. Our max capacity is above max consumption. Our base production is basically at max production, or max consumption, which is even better. That's pretty good. And we have the ability to jump it up even more. We just need some more water. Or the ability to improve our pipes. Yes, like this needs a railing around the whole thing. How many tiles need this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I can probably find a way to work with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need the boom booms to get rid of the that guy under us, but that day will come.
The mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial.
Oh, did we just find mycelia for the first time?
A new research tree can now be accessed in the now.
Okay, the mycelia research tree. I knew we were missing something. Sick. Cool. Never turned mycelia into biomass. It's a huge waste. Okay, yeah, so this is how I get to my sulfur. We'll just make that a capsule just because. Yeah, leaves into biomass is good. Research done. Synthetic fabric, yeah, it's good. Expanded tool belt, also good. Parachute. More mushrooms. I need them. For my research. What? That's crazy to me. Oh, you know, it's just got to be on the far side of the tech tree. It stinks that I've designed all this modular stuff and never really used it. It is the way of things at times. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty unpleasant place to build for a while. Yeah, encroaching each other's clearance. And that can't be moved. However, I think this could probably work. If I just randomly have these two higher. I guess I would need something a little differently. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, even more. Oh well. That's not exactly what I wanted. How's that? I can go one closer. Okay. Alright, we're missing cable. That's fine, we don't have the water for it anyway. At least we have the groundwork. So we know that that's something that can happen eventually. I'm okay with leaving this place. Okay. It'll be nice to get the hypertube going up here too. I could probably afford to extend it. This should not be horizontal to vertical. Should always be noodle for the hypertube. You must go to eat. Yeah, no worries, Jean-Luc. I will catch you around. I'll probably, once I get back to base, probably wrap it up here. So, hope you have a great week. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you next time. Hopefully. Trees gotta go. Okay. Am I on the East Coast? Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. Dude, yeah, if I was on the West Coast, my hours would probably be insane. That would be like me starting at like 6 a.m. or something. I'm from New York. Here's what I want to do. I want to actually place this battery thing. Inventory's full. Yeah, obviously an American, yeah. Although I have been told that I have a bit of a weird accent for an American, because like you know, I'm in New York and I don't have exactly a New York accent because I've lived up and down the East Coast in a few different spots. So I got something weird going on. Plus, also being a millennial and having the internet at an early age definitely did things to my brain. Yeah, exactly. New York has multiple anyway. It's a big state. I definitely, when I was younger, I used to say coffee and water. But in high school, I had some friends on Xbox who would make fun of me for that, and so I managed to beat those out of my brain. I mean, to be fair, they had a point, you know. The letter D does not belong in the word water. Am I just being dumb right now? It's the top. I thought this was the bottom. It's not like Australians. Yeah, true. Australians are like the that extinct breed of like surfer bro. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go shred some waves, bro. Australians are like if you gave them an entire country, an entire continent, even. It's glorious. They turn everything into 2 syllables. Yeah, more than 2, it's not worth it. Aluminium. ya. How much of these guys do I have? I can use more. Actually, I don't have any pipe on me. And yeah, we can use a couple of these guys. Oh, hey, it is still filling up, although it shouldn't be, really, much at all. I think all of them are going to be going... Wait, what? How's that happening? I feel like I should be consuming more steel than I'm making. Because this should be using 48, and I think we're making 45. Oh no, we're making 90. Oh, shoot. I forgot that we doubled it. So that means I can easily set up at least one more without really ever worrying. You need power. I clearly need cable. Oh, here, let me think. If I can even turn this one on if I crank its production down a little bit. I wish I could set it based off my target production, but let's see. So this needs to be using 6 less, so that's a quarter more. So, wait, yeah. So what if I set you to 4 per minute? So we're using 16 per minute. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'd want to be using a few more, like specifically 2 more, but the number might be a bit odd. 4.2. Yeah. 4.5. Oh, 18. There we go. Hold on. Now thinking about it, I do want the occasional overflow, so let's do 4.5. That's good. Solid 4. Okay. So the reason why I did that, why I underclocked that, is because I want them to use up most of the steel beams that I'm making, but not all of them, because I still want a few steel beams to find their way into the storage container here. Like right now, that whole backlog's going to be emptying out, but very soon it'll clear itself. If I dump a couple hundred in there, it'll actually clear it up a lot quicker. It's Not really going to be any more efficient, but the sooner that's full, the sooner it starts going here. There'll be a shortage. No. Because I underclocked them. So yeah, we're making 45 times 2, so we're producing 90, and then we're using 48 times 2 right here. So that should be what, 96? But then we're underclocking this. This should be making 24 by 8. So we'll have a surplus of 2. Yeah, now that that's full, I should be getting. Oh, if it was a regular splitter, yes, but this is a smart splitter, so I have this just as overflow. Yeah, so any more than it can take. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, that is a valid concern, but yeah, no, I like to use the smart splitters for stuff like that. It actually looks like I'm creating much more surplus than I think I should. It's per minute, right? Not per second? Yeah, per minute. Maybe just because, yeah, these guys are full. Yeah, this should never actually be accumulating now that I think about it. The number should be staying close to itself once those start spilling over. Yeah. This should pretty much always fluctuate. And yeah, these aren't being used yet. I need to send these guys away to turn into stators. But that's a job for next week. Oh, so the smart splitter just sends the 88? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's the smart splitter, I have it set so it's going to, it just sends everything to the right. Or the center, obviously, but that's just by default. I'm not using it. But yeah, it ignores that there's anything else until it's full. Then it sends any leftovers. I'm still a little confused by this because I feel like we should be getting a backlog instead of this creating a bit of a shortage. Are these numbers right? Per minute. Oh, there we go. That's why. These guys were underfunded. Yeah, because I guess that's supposed to be getting split, but it's just not. Oh, yeah, because it's not an even split. Alright, now this should be filling up. This is looking a lot more like it. Yeah, there should be some flying that way, but barely any. That is exactly what I want. Cool. I need to set this up somewhere. I think I'm gonna need mostly that stuff. So now if I want to blueprint it. Do I have everything? I do. Where does this big boy go? It did seem like it was sending more than 2 out of 90 left. But I think that's just because the numbers were, each machine, it's 2 out of 90, but it's not an even 90 per second always. It's, you know, however many they're using. They're using like 24, 24, 24, 24. So they're just kind of out of sync a little bit. So sometimes they'll send a couple, sometimes it'll have a little bit of backlog and send them all. But I think it'll average out to the 2 out of 90 per minute. Like you see, all of them are going there now, just because all the machines just happen to sync up at once. But now all the machines are cooking instead of having empty, so now a few are gone. I think it's fine. Yeah, but the backlog could be because there's a belt that's too slow. Could be. Yeah, that's probably worth checking. You know what I'm gonna do? I made that big flat area up here that I never used, and I figure I might as well use it. Yo, welcome back. Welcome back, Jean-Luc. But yeah, I'll check the belts once I run back. I know I said it was going to wind down. It is kind of a bad time for me to stop, but this game has its way. Blueprints, power storage. Yeah, so it kind of sticks to a grid. Ugh, it's so terrible. Do you see the photo? I saw the other one with the update. Look how mad that makes me. I'm furious at that. Why? At least it's easy to fix. Oh, you sent another? Let me see. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's pretty good. The chosen one. The slug just floating there like a god. Alright, so I made this the front? I did. Which makes... This is the Great Holy Outlet. Power outlet. Here. And yeah, I'll just kind of pop you over right there. Oh yeah, they're online, baby. Does that say we have 5 hours of battery life? Or that's how long it's going to take to fill it? Charge rate, 17 megawatts. Time until full. It's going to be a while. It's such an insanely sized battery bank, though. It's what, 16 on the bottom floor? And then 15 on top? 31? It's pretty good. Why not build two? The only reason is I left space for it up there. Only reason is I just don't have the materials on me. That's definitely going to be the battery hub. That area though. There's no reason not to. Thing. Oh yeah, there we go. I saw it flash on my thing. Looks like it's still kind of alive, but I don't know. It's back. All right, cool. Yeah, it's the batteries are really weird in this game because yeah, when your production runs over or your consumption runs over your production, it'll start digging into the battery and you'll be fine or whatever, but that's only if it like peaks. You know, it's just kind of to balance out peaks, I guess, is really what the issue is. But if that's happening, that just means you don't have nearly enough production. Like, I feel like you're flying a little too close to the sun if the batteries are really helping you out. The other way to use them would be to have them stored with a switch, so once they hit full power, you hit the switch off, so you just have a bank of batteries stored, power stored near your power plant. In case everything goes haywire, you can boot your power plant up, because it generally takes a bunch of power to even get a power plant running if it's been off for a while. Alright, so yeah, we're back here. Let's see if that was a issue with the belts. I hope it wasn't, but it could be. These guys are still going just fine. It's all level 3. Level 3. If we just watch this number for a while, it'll actually give us more information than you think than it seems. We could just sit here forever and just average out the numbers, but I'm just kind of more getting a vibe. And yeah, I think you're right. This is feeling a lot more than 2 out of 90 per minute. Yeah, that's what it was. Concrete shortage. That's why I don't like running the manifolds for assemblers and constructors with these with splitters like this, like in series, because at each of these, you're actually only getting half. So all the concrete's coming through here. So we got 270. We're only getting 135 and 135, and then we're only getting 70 and 70, 35 and 35. Granted, once this fills up, once this is filled up, it kind of just gets bypassed and it goes. So it's kind of fine, like whatever. But if you have these going for too far of a strip, and if the discrepancy between like how much it needs and the speed of the thing, if it's too much, they can cause some pretty big issues. So I think for 4 it's fine. I mean, at the rates we're going, but one way to avoid that I've done in a couple of these factories, but I haven't done in all of them, is especially with the assembler, if you have one material being fed one way and the other material being fed the other way, it kind of splits the difference a little bit, evens it out. Like, guy over here might be starved for concrete, but he's got a lot of steel. The opposite's true for this guy. It'll make this get bypassed more. It just makes it easier. So what is quartz? Quartz in this game, it's used to build the crystal oscillators. So you take the quartz, you turn it into the quartz crystal. You can also turn it into the silica. Silica is used a lot later on when you have aluminum production. Until then, it's kind of worthless, but that's how they get you. The quartz crystal is used for making stuff like these windows. Oh, actually, sorry, this is using silica, so I guess I was wrong. Then there's crystal oscillators. These are constructed using the crushed quartz crystals, and those they can be used to create like computers and stuff using some alternate recipes. They're also just really good, awesome points in the shredder. So let's take a look at this. This should be going better now. Much closer to 2 per minute than it was. Yo, good catch, generalist. Pretty sure someone tried to tell you something about healing crystals. I don't think they can heal you in this game, but you know, depending on the crystal you find, if you find some kyber crystals, they might be able to heal you in real life. Okay, just take some kyber crystals. Put them in your, yeah, I knew you were trolling. Das Efficiency. Es ist sehr gut. Okay, I remember one thing on my notes here is steel screws. We got this awesome alternate recipe right here that I really want to set up, but we need to get more steel, which means we need more no, I'm not dismantling this. We just need more coal coming in. That definitely seems like a job for next time, though. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Kleine Deutsch. Kleine und langsam. Small and slow. This is pretty good. What do I do? Let's see what's up in the awesome shop. Do we have anything? Any awesome points? Or stuff to shred out of our inventory? Not really. 6 coupons? Let's go. Streetlight's pretty good. I think the streetlight uses the quartz crystal. Alright, let's mark 2, and the hypertube stuff seems pretty juicy. Just straight get these new windowed walls. I actually prefer these windows though, so like, these ones definitely have a good aesthetic to them, but they're not what we're gonna grab right now. Pillar. Oh, roofs. Yeah, I think it's about time we grab roofs. There's not really much more pertinent than roofs for us right now. We can actually cap off buildings that are finished. The thing is, they're never finished. You can always add another level. Wait, no. Whoop. I think it was this, the neighboring building. God, this is a nightmare. This is like the back rooms right now. I hate it. This room needs a roof. It's just a bunch of ugly smelters. They're not even interesting. Yeah, you're just getting a flat roof, my friend. Oh. Look at that, we roofed in a whole building. It's like real life. It's so professional. I actually think I just removed this wall right here. This isn't even a room. It's not even a building. Just keep it open. Yeah, that's the thing, is there's all the land in the world on this map. You don't need to build tight. Or even build vertically like I'm doing. I'm sort of... It's pretty advanced to be building vertically, especially because everything's going to need to scale up. Like, I only have the minor Mark 2s. There's minor Mark 4s. I want to make this building look complete though. I don't like it yet. Is it a painted beam thing? Would that do it? Kinda. Caterium. Caterium's used for making power pole Mark IIs, which actually I should be popping everywhere right now. I know most of these are going to need to be destroyed anyway because they're ugly and stupid, but... the few that stay... will be upgraded. Like, look how good that is. So they have 7 slots instead of 4. I'd say that's the biggest single use of Caterium, which is pretty massive to be fair. Yeah, I think Caterium is supposed to be based off of Electrum. Sulfur. Sulfur's got a couple uses. I need a mem for this one. So, the first use is the black powder, which is used to make the nobelisks, which are just like the explosives. These are really, really good to get because anytime you have like a resource node with, you know, a giant rock on top that you can't break, well, that's what this is for. There's also like power slugs and all kinds of other stuff that the explosives were used for. So, very important use, but it's obviously you only need so many, right? So a more consistent use for the coal is the compacted coal, or for the sulfur is the compacted coal. So the compacted coal is more efficient. So it's 25 and 25. I think it literally makes 50. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 to 1. Or maybe it only makes 25. It's a pretty good ratio, and it burns a lot slower. So it's definitely worth using. And by using that, it lets you divert more of your coal into iron. The issue I'm running into, why I'm not using that right now, is that my sulfur is in a field of stinky stuff that doesn't let me build. So I need to get the next tier of the space elevator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. You've done your job. We're still going to need the versatile framework, which is annoying. Yeah, we can make those pretty quick. I know, dude. 5 more minutes, right? Automated wiring is going to be annoying. We're close, though. I think next game we can do that. You're right, though, about the 5 more minutes thing. I'm going to dump this thing in the space elevator and log out. We gotta go. Oop. Cool. It's at least one task off of the screen. It makes it look like we actually did something, right? In the thumbnail. Okey-dokey. Well, thank you guys for watching. I know it was a bit of a mini stream. Sorry that it's not gonna be the whole day, but I'll catch you guys next week on Monday. I'll see what I can do over the weekend. It's probably gonna be weird. But yeah, if you celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. Otherwise, just have a great week, and yeah, catch y'all next time. Godspeed. Thanks for coming in. When you're trying to make a 50-minute video and you make a hour 45, dude, literally, Victoria has the same issue. It's just too good. It's so hard to stop. Oh. All right, you guys have a great one. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Oh, the dogs are hyped. They're so hyped. Are the dogs hyped?